It's May 31st, 1950. World bantamweight champion Manuel Ortiz defends his title against tough, undefeated Vic Toweel in Johannesburg, South Africa. Here's the young, tough Vic Toweel entering the ring and waving to all his hometown fans. Now, world bantamweight champion Manuel Ortiz enters the ring and gratefully accepts the crowd's warm applause. Manuel Ortiz introduced to the standing room only crowd. And hometown favorite Vic Toweel, introduced, receives a great ovation. The fighters in the center of the ring to receive referee's instructions prior to round one. World bantamweight champion Manuel Ortiz comes out for round one in all dark trunks. Challenger Vic Toweel has the stripes on his trunks. Ortiz, at 34, is giving away 13 years to the younger Toweel. Manuel Ortiz, as an amateur, won the 1937 National AAU 112-pound title. Ortiz began his professional ring career in 1938, 12 years ago. In 111 professional fights, Manuel has won 87, scoring 41 knockouts, a great record. Champion Ortiz facing camera. Vic Toweel likes to stay in close. Ortiz won the world bantamweight title in August 1942 by a unanimous decision over Lou Salika in Hollywood, California. Manuel defended his world title 15 times, a remarkable achievement. And there's the bell, ending round one. Challenger Vic Toweel boxed smartly to win round two. Here in round three, neither fighter has a definite edge. In a close, hard-fought 15-round decision, Ortiz lost the world bantamweight title to Harold Dade in January 1947. In a rematch, 3 months later, Ortiz scored a unanimous 15-round decision over Dade to regain the coveted title. Since regaining the world title, Ortiz has defended it 4 times. This is Manuel's second fight this year. In a non-title bout just 3 months ago, Ortiz took a hard-fought 10-round decision over former world bantamweight champion Harold Dade. Both men enjoy working in close. Sharp punches by both fighters. A great ring close-up of the action. Toweel pouring it on. Sharp, crisp punching by champion Manuel Ortiz. Ortiz is trying to take the play away. In slow motion, let's take a look at that action once again. Toweel comes in with a crisp left, and then followed by a right. All Toweel. Ortiz decides to come back strong. A combination of 3 punches by champion Manuel Ortiz. A rugged right to the body. Lightning punches by champion Manuel Ortiz. They're all finding their mark. In normal action now, Challenger Vic Toweel comes right back. Both of these men throwing bombs. In slow motion, let's take a look at that action once again. Champion Manuel Ortiz with back to camera. Vic Toweel stepping back to measure his man. Back in normal action here at the end of round 3. There's the bell ending the round. Rounds 4 and 5 were hard fought and very close. Here in round 6, neither fighter has an edge. Challenger Vic Toweel in the dark trunks with white stripes had a brilliant amateur career. Vic had 190 fights as an amateur, losing only 2 decisions, scoring 160 knockouts. Vic began his ring career professionally in 1949, just last year. In 13 fights, Vic is undefeated, scoring 6 knockouts. In only his 4th fight, Toweel won the South African bantamweight title. In November, just 6 months ago, Vic took a 15-round decision from Stan Rowan to win the British Empire bantamweight title. A dynamite barrage by Vic Toweel. He's after that World Bantamweight Championship. Both fighters going all out. And there's the bell ending the round. In slow motion, let's take another look at that action. Here, Vic Toweel backs Ortiz into the ropes. Short, snappy punches by Vic Toweel. Vic Toweel pouring it on. A dynamite barrage. Vic is trying to take the play away from Manuel Ortiz. Sharp body punches by Ortiz and a right to the head, but Vic comes fighting back. And there's the end of the round. Manuel Ortiz won rounds 7 and 8. Vic Toweel came back and gave his hometown fans something to cheer for by winning rounds 9, 10, and 11. Here in round 12, Vic appears to be slightly ahead in the scoring. In his last fight, just 7